I like that, man. Many artists suffer with mental just because. And as I look around, I like your positive response to your OCD. You said, you can be obsessive, but it's apparent you definitely use your art as a very positive outlet for your expression, man. And I dig it. The frustration a lot of times comes is because artists we don't stop thinking. We don't, and it's always the joy of taking what was in your head and putting it out there, and that's why I say I really enjoy, man. I'm just kind of scanning around, and I see,
to do that, and I think I've gotten obsessed with that feeling, and so I create so many pieces because the feeling that I get when it's done.
Again, DJs and entertainment is Mr. Warren stylez Harvey. My man, we're gonna zone around a little bit and we see all the beautiful art, man, that you've done. We're definitely in the studio and it's beautiful, man. I love it. So the art bug, man, when did that bite you?
Man, it's been biting me since I was a little kid. Okay. My grandmother actually was an artist. She passed away a while ago, and she was on my dad's side. He passed away when I was 2, so it wasn't, we wasn't super close.
Right.
But I did know that she was an artist, so I knew I had it honestly. Mm-hmm. So since I was a little kid, I would do a lot of art in school. I was in advanced art classes in school. It was just that was my favorite thing to do in class. When I was supposed to be paying attention instead, I would be doing, doodling and drawing and stuff like that. So it was always inside of me. When I was younger, I said, I want to be an artist when I grow up.
Right.
Like that was a goal of mine, but, with life, I was deciding, I want to do this, I want to do that, but life brought me back to really, really focusing on my art, and that was when I was 24. So it was like 9 years ago is when I actually really started taking art seriously as a profession, and it's been going ever since, and it will always, as long as I'm here on this earth, I will be creating art.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, self-taught or
Self-taught.
School? Okay.
Of course, inspiration to learn different things in grade school. But my art career has really been solo, just really finding what inspires me, just what is coming out of me, just kind of focusing on that self-expression. It's really I've been really big on that, is just expressing what's here instead of what I'm seeing outside of myself.
Right.
And my art career is me not doing schooling like that, and me kind of just staying to myself has helped me really find my voice. And that's what I'm really grateful for, so definitely is self-taught.
Along with that, do you have any standout or favorite pieces that you've done, or some that are deeply personal?
It's a I create a lot of artwork. I can be really obsessive with it. So I have a lot of work that I've done and that I've sold and that I still have. I remember one piece that was an expression of my mental journey, my mental health journey, and the things that I've learned about myself, and about just who we are as human beings and what we do to ourselves, the things that we put ourselves through. I created a piece that expressed that self-agony that we put ourselves through, the fear, the insecurity, the anxiety, and just creating a piece that exposed what I keep inside was a very special piece for me. But I've done a lot of pieces that really resonate with me because feeling good from my pieces is the main importance for me, and so I feel really good on a lot of my pieces.
JV with Mr. Warren Harvey, aka stylez. We're in the studio, man of many talents. Man, of course, this piece right above your head catches me, so let's talk about that right there.
This piece here is my uncle.
Okay.
He passed away in the 80s.
Gotcha.
He was killed, but he was a very talented saxophonist.
Got you.
And I feel like it was the perfect time to create Black Space Black Art as an organization I'm connected with, and we showed it in the Jazz Museum, and I felt like it was a perfect time to highlight him. I remember me going into there when they had another exhibit, and I just naturally looked for him in pictures because I knew just how passionate and how present he was in the music scene back then, and I really wanted to see him, and so when I got the opportunity to show in there with the collective, it was a beautiful opportunity to really just highlight him, you know. And I believe that he would have been in there if it wasn't for him being killed. So.
And what was his name again? And where
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Okay.
Yes.
Was based off the show?
No.
Go figure.
No. Right. But he was a jazz. Yeah.
What year was that?
I think it was 1980.
1980.
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's when he passed.
Okay, beautiful. But he was definitely prominent in the early 80s doing the thing.
For sure.
Well, that's great. It's definite evidence you have talent running through the blood. But let's focus in on you, man. We know that you do art, but you also dance. Very unique two-stepper. How did that start in?
You know, I was in a relationship some years ago. I think it was 2011, maybe 2010 is when I started two-stepping with my girlfriend then, and we would go to Smuggler's Inn. That was our spot.
Yep.
And from then it was just me learning how to two-step. My mom taught me how to two-step, just the fresh basics, and just us going out there and having fun was the start of it. And 2012 we got in a competition, got first place. So it was awesome, you know. It was an awesome experience, but that's just when it started, and I just was really practicing putting my own style, my own flavor, and just really going into the flow of just who I am as an artist. I praise dance for years, and so that style, that feeling, I incorporated that as well, and I incorporated all the different dance styles that I've done, or just the dance periods of my life, and just incorporate it in two-step, and it really allows me to be free in such a structured dance.
With Mr. Stylez.
Mr. Stylez.
Stylez, my man. You mentioned mental wellness, man. You want to break into that, unpack it a little bit for you?
Yeah. Well, for me, mental illness, mental health has been a big topic for me. I've dealt with OCD for a while now. My art has actually been the thing that has helped me take a journey within myself and experience myself on a more enlightened perspective. But it's been very difficult, you know. But I'm grateful for my journey because it's the reason for my self-awareness. You know, I understand more about who I am beyond who I think I am, and my art has definitely helped me take that journey. And it really just helps you dive deep, and it helps you see what's inside instead of what's here, but what's here. And the beauty is what's here.
Right.
And my art has definitely guided me to express the beauty in me instead of the fear in me. And it really helped me kind of just loosen up some of that hold of the things that I fear, and embrace my future, embrace the possibilities, embrace what God has placed within me. But so art and mental health, it really, really goes hand in hand when it comes to healing and taking that journey. But mental illness, and I'm still experiencing it now. You know, it's days where my mind is racing, you know, and my heart is racing. And then I can't seem to stop thinking about the things that are scaring me.
Right.
But just really learning on this journey and realizing that beyond what I feel like I'm feeling, what I feel like I'm seeing, peace and love is within me. God has placed that within me. And so constantly just remembering to remind myself that I am not my thoughts, and that I'm created by God in His image. And so there's beauty in me. There's perfection beyond my imperfections.
Right.
And I'm grateful for that. So mental health is huge, and that's why my art speaks about the power of the mind. It's really about self-love, self-acceptance. I really put that message in my art because I realize seeing the world and even seeing myself, it makes me actually understand what people are going through and how important it is to love self, and when you don't, how that shows up in different ways of your life. So my art and putting the third eye, putting affirmations in my art is so important because I want people to get unconscious reminders that where they don't have their defense up, reminding them who they are, the peace that lives, the joy that lives within them. And so that's my focus on my art, is that spiritual identity that lives in all of us, that holds everything that we desire. So I'm grateful for my mental health and just my journey, because it really connected me deeper to God.
Right.
It brought me to God, you know, and now I'm just learning to release that which no longer serves me, and embracing the lessons that I've learned and the power and the strength that I've learned, and releasing the fear and anxiety. But it's really about keep staying on the journey, staying on the journey and trusting in God,
right,
and not leaning on your own understanding.
Right.
And that's a task, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful because it helped me find my purpose.
Right.
It's not just art, but it's the message behind my art.
I like. Again, we're here with Mr. Warren Harvey Stylez. My man, we just kind of scanning through all the beautiful art, man, that you have. Man, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. So with that, man, how can people get in contact with you, find out more about your art and everything else that goes along with that?
The main place that you'll find me is social media. Gotta love it. Instagram, Facebook. My Instagram is Warren Harvey Art. My Facebook is Warren Stylez Harvey. I also have a website. That website is www.imstylesartistry.com. You can find me. I have a gallery now at the Ruby Jeans on Troops in the city, like Black Pantry, which is connected to Black Space, Black Art, and we have our art in a few other places in the city as well. So you can contact me on my website. You can contact me on Instagram, and I take Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. You know, it's not a difficult thing to kind of make something happen and get you some artwork.
Beautiful.
So yeah, holla at me.
Sounds good. What about the future, man? Any big future projects coming or anything?
You know, honestly, even the big projects that has come, I didn't know. You know, it's just like it came from just staying on the journey. So I do know that I will continue to stay on the journey. I would like to have some bigger opportunities, but really it's just get my art out more. You know, make some more money with my art.
Of course.
You know? And just really, I really just been feeling like taking it to another level just within myself and what I'm creating. So that's my plan, is to really dive deeper into myself and create the pieces that I know are just waiting to be created. That's really exciting for me, and what comes from that, God knows.
Right,
you know,
right.
I just trust in the process and the feel good of just creating art. But just expect bigger pieces, more impactful pieces that are really just displaying more of the greatness inside of me. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Sounds good.
But greatness in my future, abundance in my future. That's what I'm manifesting.
Beautiful. Well, definitely DJs and entertainment, appreciate your time and giving of yourself and the art for sure. And of course, always checking you out, Two Step, and always checking those videos out.
Style Step on Instagram.
Style Step on Instagram. Yes.
I love it. This, you know, with Two Step, like what I'm doing with Style Step is just me being able to just do my thing with just free.
Right.
You know, I've always been recording myself dancing, and really just enjoying watching myself dance.
Right.
And so I want big things to happen for Style Step. You know, I see myself being in music videos. I see myself really creating production, like really high quality videos. And so I'm just on that journey of just being able to do more and more when it comes to my videos, because I want it to reach.
Right.
And I want to go viral. You know, so Style Step is special to me.
Beautiful.
And I really enjoy it. Yeah.
So with that, do we get to get a sample of some Style Step? Once again, we appreciate it. You have been officially documented. 50 years from now, they will be able to hear your story from you.
I like that.
DJs and entertainment.
Appreciate you.
Yep. A rite of passage this place was. Your first drink, your first buzz. You are officially grown. The kings of entertainment, the east side of town. Come wear your crown, but not on the dance floor, gentlemen. And ladies, drinks to the side. These floors are for the slide. But two-stepping is the city's pride. Thanks, Mr. Selby, for providing so many fun times. But it don't stop, it won't stop. Your legacy still thrives.